We're back.
It's perfect time. The fucking cat in the background.
This is the last day of this month. What month is it?
Hell yeah,
September,
man.
October, September.
Hey, your bills are due. Your bills are due.
How much to do month around?
That means it is officially pumpkin spice season now that we are in the fall season.
Are you going to get a pumpkin spice this week?
Not this week. This week's over. I only got one more day.
Oh, you're not going to work tomorrow?
Yes, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee creamer season for me. Year round.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't got the Funfetti in a while. I haven't seen the Funfetti in a while.
Because
It
it's not
sucks.
that fun. Don't give me that look.
It is fun.
It's just like that Easter Bunny one. What are those? The marshmallow.
Peeps?
Yeah, those suck.
Ooh.
Oh, I never bought the Peeps.
Oh, that coffee creamer sucked too.
But the Funfetti
Fruity
was good.
Pebbles was shitty too.
Oh, that
Yeah, who puts
fucking
fucking
trash.
fruity creamer in their fucking coffee?
Well,
I would.
yeah.
Because you're
Why not?
fruity.
No.
No.
No. Your mom.
Hey, leave the mothers. Why you always gotta bring the moms into this shit?
This is a
Because
generic.
it's getting personal.
It's a generic response for me.
Generic.
Everything's your mom.
Yeah, man.
Your mama.
Your mother.
She's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady.
I don't know if
Oh, wait. Weren't you saying your mom told you to fuck off earlier?
Yeah. I don't
Oh
think
yeah, in text messages she does.
I don't think I've ever met your mother.
No?
No,
Yeah, you have.
When?
You have.
At the football field.
No. We
Yeah,
never played
man.
against each other, Ross.
My mom's been to your house.
That doesn't mean I met her.
I don't know. My parents used to get shit-faced in your little shed in the back of your parents' house.
Yeah, we were inside
Where
playing
the
video
pool
games
table
and
was
shit.
and all that.
Yeah.
Or it might still be.
No, we busted that up. It no
Yeah.
longer exists.
Well, that's a shame.
That was
Yeah.
a good pool table.
Sure was.
My
Good times,
memories are
man.
made on that pool table.
Oh God, I don't want to know about
My
it.
dad used to always say, your dad would, when he played people in pool there, he would say, pick something out of this fucking barn.
Oh, I've watched him
I'll
beat
whip
people
your-
with post hole diggers, a fishing rod.
He beat my dad with a crowbar.
Yep.
No, he didn't beat the shit out of my dad with a crowbar. He beat my dad in pool,
In pool.
using a crowbar instead of a pool
Hey,
stick.
that's bad, motherfucker.
Bob is
He's
fucking
beating
shit.
up all our dads. Leave my dad out of this.
I seen him take a deep sea fishing rod and use the soft pointy end,
Yeah.
like the flexible end, and
Jaguar's
beat somebody
just
with them. Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible.
How do you?
Yep.
Yeah. How do you even do that?
I don't know, man. He was a pool guy.
He's an
Like,
international man of mystery, Bob.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Broom handles, all that stuff.
Bob really gave it to me with a broom handle.
He beat me with a switch off a tree.
Oh, no.
He beat my ass with a broom handle. Sounds painful.
It's worse than the crowbar that he beat Ross's dad with.
Here, he's a violent motherfucker.
Man, and y'all like it? Like you keep going back? Oh yeah, it's a great time.
Oh yeah, man.
I'd never take that for a guy I've seen driving around in a PT Cruiser.
With two bulldogs in the back.
Yeah.
That was the funniest car he
I
ever had.
saw Micah's dad driving around in a PT Cruiser.
Two white French bulldogs hanging out the back.
And that does not fit him one bit.
No.
And
That's
the back,
what's great.
the back was up and the front was down, so it looked like.
Yeah. With his head probably almost touching the fucking roof.
Oh yeah, man. That's good shit.
Hey, inspirational quote this week.
Hit me.
Don't give a fuck what other people think. Do you?
I've lived my
So,
whole life the whole way.
couldn't you just
so.
instead of saying all that, couldn't you just say "go fuck yourself"?
Yeah.
If you're saying "do you," that's the
Yeah.
same thing, right?
Well,
So
sure.
you're telling me to live my life the same way I've always lived my
Yeah.
life? Yeah.
Not giving a
Yeah,
fuck.
You can't inspire someone who's already been living that lifestyle.
Well, every week.
Well, yeah, that-
well,
Yep,
you
John's
told me to
inspirational
bring
quote.
an inspirational quote every week.
You got to be open.
A week
Ross
later,
is
I have
still
yet to be
here.
inspired by
Russ,
John.
you got to be open to being inspired. You can't go
I-
into it with a bad mood.
I live my life looking for inspiration.
Do you?
I do.
He lives with his legs wide open.
What? What's that to do with inspiration?
He
Not-
didn't say-
Not separation.
Not insuration. Insertation.
Insertation.
Didn't Nickelsack sing a song about something wide open?
Who?
What?
Nickel of Sax.
With arms
No,
wide open.
Yeah,
That's Creed.
Oh, yeah, nickel sack.
With arms wide open. Yeah, with the back door wide open. Under the moonlight. Ross is typing. The dog come up and licked his weenus.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, our goal this week is to put on a full podcast, not just the first 22 minutes of it.
Are we recording?
We are recording.
Man, we really had some good shit
Yeah,
for
the
once.
the 30
last
minutes
time.
that you guys did not hear last week was fucking
Riveting.
It was really.
probably the best 30 minutes we've ever done.
That's the best 30 minutes we have never recorded, for sure.
It was actually fucking. It was good.
Like,
It was actually
It
good.
was, yeah, my bullshit. It was,
I felt really good about that whole conversation.
I did
The
too.
whole thing.
Goddamn.
We had a reading the mail segment.
Yeah,
like,
someone
oh,
fucking
man.
me getting random fucking letters, handwritten letters in the mail.
yeah,
I've never heard of.
maybe we should try to read it again.
No.
Since our
I don't know if you
No.
can. I don't know if I can recreate
Our
that.
viewers have
yes,
not read
You
it.
can't recreate that. If John wants to read it again, he can read it, but you're not going to get
I
the
can
same
read it,
response.
not-
You're
I-
probably not going to get the same response,
Yeah, and-
but
It's
our
gonna be
listeners
hard.
will.
The acting on this has got the enthusiasm's not going to be the same.
No.
But
It's been a week. You don't remember what it said. I don't.
If you really want to hear this,
I want to hear it.
does anybody want to hear this?
Yes.
I don't know. There's no
Our
Can
one.
you
li-
give me a backdrop of what this is from again?
Spotify.
You got some gospel music or something?
This is number 2, but
This
number
is attempt
2.
Number 2.
this is the second one.
Handwritten letter. From.
Hold on, I'm typing.
He's typing.
You can't think and type at the same time?
This is the second one that I've received, but
In your mailbox?
I got random handwritten letters in the mail addressed to me, personalized to me on a note. It was handwritten on a notepad, so
Yeah.
it wasn't something that was printed that
No.
looked like it was handwritten
Somebody
and
took
reprinted.
time.
Someone like you could feel the
paper
you
quality.
could feel like the
That's
pen
real. That's real
through the
papyrus.
yeah. You could feel like the texture on the back of the paper from them writing on a notepad.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it would be funnier than reading this is actually giving her a call.
Yeah, she left her digits.
It's a church number.
How do you know you called?
Because if
No.
if they would have heard last week, along with this note, it had like a little pamphlet for a church.
I think it'd be funny to call because it might be like a gay sex hotline. It's
How would that be funny?
because somebody sets you up to get you to call this number, and then it ends up being something.
Got him.
Do you want to read the letter from Bridget or not?
No, I'm good.
I
It's
can
up to
attempt,
y'all.
but I can't read cursive.
You can't read cursive?
No, that'll make it even funnier, probably.
Yeah, that probably would be funnier if you read it because I can read cursive.
Oh my god!
It's a long note too.
He's like, oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I did not like reading out loud.
Okay.
But I don't mind now.
This is gonna be terrible. Y'all got to bear with me. This is gonna take probably a good 45 minutes for me to get in. I can read the top line just because that's how every letter starts. It says, "Dear Ross."
You should do it in her accent.
Oh, this is a lady named Bridget, so I'm gonna speak like Bridget.
I think she sounds like Reba.
Dear Ross. Hello. My name is Bridget. I am writing to share a brief and comforting message from the... Fuck that word. I do not know what that says. What does it say?
Scriptures.
No! From the scriptures. Psalms 37:10.
Oh, that's my
through
favorite
11
one.
Says, in just a little while longer, and the wicked one will be no more, but the meek ones themselves will possess the faith. Verses 29
Is this
adds,
Mickey Mouse?
Oh boy.
Not a real boy. It's Pinocchio.
Verses 29 adds, and they will reside forever upon it. I would like to invite you to visit
Oh man.
the website www.jocksonwieners.org.
Wait, what?
JW.org for short,
Jade.
not Jocks on Wieners.
Jocks on Wieners.
share you.
You read like a third
There,
grader.
oh,
He does.
what? Here? Is that there or here? What
Dear
is that?
Rod.
What is that? Right here.
There.
There. Wow.
But it says, there you will. Oh, there you will find.
Oh, it's a there. It's a T-H-E-R-E there?
You gotta read ahead a little bit in your head.
There you will find out more about this subject and others.
Oh, did it go to the next line?
It went to the next
Oh,
line.
wow. It was
Sub
dash
hyphen
checked.
checked. Why wouldn't you just start over on the next line? But anyway. There you'll find more about the subject and other Bible questions.
Take it hard.
It is free and requires no login or registration. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day and stay alive. Sincerely, Bridget, with a phone number.
She sounds hot.
She's a hot lady.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this lady is probably like 65.
I was about to say, my money's on Bridget being in her 70s.
What?
Yeah.
What?
She's old as fuck. That cursive is like outstanding.
She wears like them tights, and then
Oh, yeah.
socks over her tights.
Yep.
What if Bridget was a 28-year-old bombshell whose dad was the pastor?
Never would
And-
believe you.
I'm going to church this Sunday.
Going to church.
Yeah.
Okay, see?
I found Jesus in this letter.
You should give her a call, Ross. You really should.
I need one-on-one counseling.
I mean, everybody could use more Jesus in
Hey,
their life.
remember E-Bombs World where they
Yes.
had all the fake stuff?
Now.
E-bombs, yeah, it was like kill some
pre-scripted,
time
like
and stuff.
click buttons for responses.
Oh, yeah.
Like a soundboard?
Soundboards. Yeah,
We
typical
need to
soundboards.
call Bridget with the soundboard, and you,
Who's this? DMX! Come on!
come on, or leave just a voicemail
What you really want?
like Jack Black. Cock push-ups.
Ross, do you need Jesus? What? Come on!
Go.
I don't know.
Is there a dog in the background, sir?
There is a
X
dog.
gonna give it to you.
He's
I'm
gone.
gonna give it to you.
He ain't giving anyone shit.
Yeah, Micah, I think your reading was probably better than mine.
No,
No?
yours is more legible last week.
I really do struggle with cursive, and I think cursive is a lost art, man. Like, I remember learning. I got so
wonder,
mad.
do they still teach it in school?
I got so mad in like 4th grade, them making me try to do these squiggly line bullshit. I'm like, come on, I just mastered the easy stuff. Like, give me a break, man.
Yep.
Bro,
I've never seen a cursive text message.
It just
jokes on them.
flows, bro. It just flows.
You can't pick the cursive font though in Microsoft Word.
My cursive, I don't remember what some letters are, so they're regular letters. Like a Z or...
Like your Spanish, you have
I
Spanish
do
and
that
English.
too.
Yes.
I definitely do that.
Definitely throwing some just normal characters in there.
Like
with
the
my-
Z is almost like a 3 with like an extra line. Or
I
like
couldn't
a-
even
an
tell
extra
you that.
thing, I think. So I just write a regular Z.
Yeah.
Capital T.
I just don't
a
write in
line
fucking
and a
cursive.
T. Bam.
I just don't write in cursive.
I've caught myself, like, if I make Y's in my normal handwriting, they're a cursive Y. For whatever reason, I throw a cursive Y in my normal. So if I'm spelling, like, a word like titty
There's no Y in titty.
at the end,
It's T-I-T-T-I-E.
I spell it how I want to
But
spell
dude,
it.
the Y isn't that big of a difference. It's
No,
literally just a
it could be a
fucking-
Y.
An extra little, maybe an extra.
Oh, you do
little-
the swoop with the Y?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a U, and then you come down, and then you go back up, you know what I mean?
No, I like the sharp edges. I'm a dot dot.
Da, da, da. My pen never leaves the paper.
It depends on how I'm writing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Different strokes for different folks.
When you
Are you
when-
guys like me where I very write on a piece of paper for somebody else? I very rarely write on a piece of paper
Yeah.
for someone else. Usually if I'm talking to somebody else in some type of message, it's in an electronic form of a message.
Like
Right.
an email or a
Yeah.
text message. Yes.
So only time I really write on paper is if I'm writing notes down, like for myself.
Mhm.
And I think the way I write my notes down, only I can read it. If you try to read my notes and all that
You
stuff,
write cryptic.
yeah, no, I just write sloppy as fuck.
You got a chicken scratch.
Like if I'm writing like a note to somebody,
The
I
reason
write
why-
nice and clear to
So
other
you're
people.
saying-
But if I'm writing to myself, I just like how many times have I written
I
show
think-
names down here? You guys are like, what the fuck is that?
No,
thing?
that's true.
That
I
is
think
true.
you need to write Bridget a letter back. and thank her for
My
her time.
dearest Bridget, this is Ross.
Go ahead and tell her how you don't want to deal with her fucking nonsense.
Come on, just give it a try, man.
Ross's letter.
So from now on, whenever you get one of those, when I get one of those letters in the mail, I'm gonna bring it to the podcast.
Evidently, this person knows you by name.
No, the first, like I said last week, that no one else heard because the recording cut off. The first one, it was a guy that sent it to me, like an old man from the same church, same pamphlet came in and all that.
What if Bridget and this guy are swingers and they want you to be involved?
Maybe I'm being catfish. Maybe it's the same person.
Might be.
Maybe Bridget and Bob are the same people.
It could be.
Yep.
Bridget and Bob.
Bob and Bridget.
Yep. You could be bobbing and they'd be pulling down your britches.
Oh, it was funny last week. Not to change the subject, but I am. Whenever I was leaving and you
Oh,
came
yeah, I was
out
gonna bring
and
this
you
up.
came out and knocked on my fucking Jeep.
I got
What?
my pole saw back. After
Oh,
6
yeah.
months, I got my pole saw
You're
back.
right, you did.
Yeah.
Because I laughed my ass off at one of your snaps you sent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sitting there
we're
what
getting
the
there.
Fuck?
Yeah, last week I asked John to bring my pole saw back after 6 months.
6 months.
Of him
How
using
many
it.
times did you use it in that
Just
6
the one
months?
time.
No,
Period.
twice.
Twice, yeah.
Oh, that's a time you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do a lot of trimming?
He didn't use it
Actually,
that,
I
he
used
didn't
it
use
3
it that
times.
much
I
because
used
still
it 3
chain
times.
oil was still full.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah, he
No, yeah, I didn't use it that much. I used it 3 times. I used it the one day and I got a lot done. And then I was like, I'm going to go out there and get some more. And then I almost fell off the ladder and I was like, fuck that for the day.
Yeah.
And so that the second
a scary
day, I
feeling.
didn't get as much done because I almost fell off the ladder.
I
That's
used
a
it
new
quite a
feeling.
bit. I used it
Then
quite a bit.
I waited a little while and I was like, I'm going to go back out there and get it.
Before Ross wants us back, I need to get back to it.
Well, I was like, I'm going to get this
And-
done so that way because like, I'm going to do it
That
while I'm
is
kind
funny.
of fresh.
Because
And I didn't. I just said, fuck
because like that day you even said, yeah, Ross probably would like to have his pole saw back. And then damn if you didn't text him and tell him.
it. Right.
Yep.
Like that was just like the stars aligning.
Yeah, because I wanted to trim my trees on Saturday because
Is that
I've-
metaphorically or figuratively?
I've acquired over the past few months.
Literally.
I acquired somehow 3 giant oak trees in my yard. That
You
were never,
acquired?
yeah, because they moved
3
the
oak
fucking
trees.
fence in my backyard. The fence
Oh.
between my community and the community behind me.
Was this the fence that you ended up having to pick up all your sticks that you threw over the fence originally
Yes,
back up?
10 years of me throwing tree branches from said oak trees that were on the other side of the fence. For 10 years, I threw those branches over the fence. Well, they put up a new fence, but for some reason, they moved the fence to the opposite side of the oak tree. So now, 10 years worth of fucking tree
Joke's on
branches
you.
were now on my side of the fence.
That's
so, yeah.
actually brilliant.
Yeah, fucking motherfuckers.
Do you throw them back over the fence?
I should have. But no, I threw them out. So, yeah, I've acquired the 3 nice or giant oak trees that were never maintained. So,
Now you get to
I'm like,
manicure them.
you know what? I don't want to spend like $1,000 to get them trimmed. So, I'm going to do it myself.
That a boy.
So, I got my whole saw, or my pole saw back from John. So, over the weekend on Saturday, you know,
It looks like it went well.
It did. You know, I was cutting some like some of
did.
the low hanging fruit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get that bigger branch right there.
That was
What
a
kind of
fucking
branch?
big ass branch.
It was
It wasn't
What
a
kind
little
of branch?
a tree branch.
A big
It was
ass
a bigger branch.
Bigger.
No, it wasn't that big. It was probably maybe 6 inches in diameter.
That was a fucking
Oh, you should
fatty.
be used to handling that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fatty.
Nice size branch. So I'm about.
I didn't even attempt to cut anything that big, by the way.
That's
Oh, that was a small branch that I cut too.
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way.
like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that was like, it was at least this fucking big.
Yeah,
That's a
we're getting
borderline
there.
log.
Yeah, it was a good 6-inch diameter.
That's a log.
So I'm about 3/4 of the way through the fucking branch, and then it's, you know, the branch starts to coming down a little bit. Well, it came down just a hair, a cunt hair, and then stopped.
Pinched it.
And it pinched my fucking hole saw in the branch. So I'm sitting there doing the whole heave ho thing, like
Working it out.
I'm working the fuck out of the pole.
The saw's not moving.
yeah, I'm trying to get that fucking pole out of there.
Working the pool.
Yeah, and meanwhile the saw's not moving at all.
No, it's moving. It's going back and forth.
Okay.
But I'm sitting there working the pole. The fucking pole comes undone from the end from the fucking pole saw. So that was a Snapchat of my fucking pole saw in a fucking tree branch, 12 feet above my head, with just stuck there with no pole.
While you were
well, shit.
While you were steaming pissed, I got good humor out of seeing that.
Yeah. So my my
that
day of
sucks.
trimming trees ended after about 15 minutes.
Oh,
Even
damn.
though I plan on spending a good part of the day doing it.
You
So
barely got your balls sweat.
yeah, I
going on,
only chopped down like a few little branches. So I'm like, well, fuck. So I text my brother, like, hey, you got an extension ladder? And like 9.5 hours later, he responded because he was wrecking all day. Yeah, no, literally, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He fucking responded.
It's a good thing you didn't text him. I fallen and can't get
yeah,
out.
right. Help!
Help!
So he responded, he's like, yeah, I'll bring it to you. So he brought me the extension pole, or the extension ladder.
I'm on
Can
an
you smell
extension.
back?
You farted?
You have... Is somebody cooking toast?
No.
You have
You might be having a brain aneurysm.
I think I got COVID again.
I don't smell toast.
Nobody else smells toast
No.
right now?
No.
Nope.
So my brother brings the extension ladder over. So Sunday morning, I get the extension ladder up there. I get all the way up there with my other chainsaw, my actual legit chainsaw. I'm gonna cut like a foot down, a little bit further down. I'm gonna cut the branch out, and then it will free the other saw. About 3/4 of the way through, the branch starts coming down again. My official chainsaw is stuck in the same branch. One branch, two fucking stuck chainsaws.
You didn't learn?
No.
No. Oh my god.
I didn't get a snap of it. So one fucking branch, two chainsaws stuck in that fucking branch.
If you would have called me to come over with my pole saw, and I'd look at me like, nope, fuck it. There's already two in there.
That branch don't want to come down.
I'm not gonna give you this. I'm gonna give it my own go.
So I'm like, motherfucker. I was so pissed.
So when they got stuck, did they keep running and you couldn't reach them to turn them off?
As soon as I let go of the...
Thing
They were
is-
electric.
yeah.
They were
Okay.
electric ones.
Okay, I was just trying to...
It's just
So-
caught up there. You
So
can't
I'm
do
like,
shit with it.
motherfucker. So I was like, you know what? I had a moment of brilliance. I unplugged the extension cord from the chainsaw, tossed it over the branch, worked it about 8 feet away from the chainsaw, and just start sitting there pulling down on the extension cords. The tree branch is just sitting there swaying. It's just fucking sitting there swaying.
I'm just gonna snap this
Yeah.
motherfucker off.
And they probably thought I was like fucking going. I'm like, ah!
I wish somebody was recording
Like
that
I was
shit.
fucking drenched in sweat, trying fucking motherfucker.
Hey,
Tree branches
honestly-
swaying. Ah!
Were you yelling cuss words?
Probably. I don't
You
know.
motherfucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I was
That's what I'd
fucking
have
pissed.
said.
honestly,
Next
if
thing
you have shit to do around the house, you need to call one of us so we can record this shit. Like any
Yeah.
one of us.
I'll come over and help laugh.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you recorded the backlash of the little tractor on you, you fucking with this, me falling out of a tree, like
Which tractor incident? The one where he drove it into the pond, or the one where he
all of it. Just
it
hey,
shooted black smoke in his face?
hey,
I was on one
I'm
knee
cutting the
choking.
grass today, or hey, I gotta fix my lawnmower.
The one that
or,
I backed into a tree, I'm still hurting
Oh
from
yeah.
that. Like
Or he
I,
drove through the privacy fence.
I'm pretty sure I broke my neck.
or me driving my
What kind
John
of broken
Deere,
neck?
cutting my grass in the backyard, and
Yeah.
the grass is wet, and the lawnmower starts flipping sideways. I pop off to hold it up, and I'm over my lawnmower like this. That'd be funny as hell to watch.
We all need security cams pointed to the
Right.
backyard.
You
So
gotta-
I was sitting there pulling on the damn extension cord, and finally I could hear the. I could hear her letting go. Branch comes crashing down. Here come my chainsaws fell down with it. I'm like, hell yeah.
And they didn't break when they
No,
fell?
no, they were
That's
good. Yeah. So I spent the rest of the Sunday cutting down the branches and all that.
Yeah.
And then I got back on it this week. I didn't do any. Did I do any Monday? No, I didn't do any Monday. Tuesday.
you got back on what?
Cutting down the tree branches.
Okay.
More tree branches.
Hey, man, you can come to my house and trim some trees.
No, I'm done with it now.
Oh yeah, fuck that bullshit. I'm
But-
done.
You're
Got the
dumber than
extension
that?
ladder. I got the extension ladder back out. I'm like, I'm gonna go a little higher. So I got up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about probably 12 to 15 feet up on the extension ladder.
Wow.
Cutting down this branch, yeah. Cutting down this branch. I'm like,
It's the feeling of when the branch goes, and then you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
yeah.
like almost falling off the ladder.
Well, I'm gonna say I got some, and then I started going like a little bit more than I should have.
Yep.
And then a few of them come down, go by my ladder. I'm like, whew, that was close. Couple more, whew, that was close. Go back to doing it again last night. One of them came down,
No,
and if you've ever wondered what it's like to be like on the railroad tracks right before a train's about to hit you, or what it feels like right before death, get 15 foot up on an extension ladder
it'll scare you.
and watch a 4-inch thick, 6-inch thick fucking tree branch come swinging down towards the bottom of where your ladder is, and you're like, dear God, this is how it ends. I'm about to die because I'm about to fall 15 feet from an extension ladder on the ground. So after like 3 or 4 of them just barely missing my my ladder,
Okay. Warning shots.
one of them came crashing down, boom, slammed into my ladder. God, quit fucking licking me, dog.
In the balls.
I have for the first time, I found a benefit of being a heavier set guy.
You held the ladder
If
down.
I was y'all's weight, that ladder would have went out from under me. But seeing I'm a bigger guy, my weight planting that ladder down on the ground, that fucking ladder didn't budge. There's a 6-inch thick fucking tree branch fucking leaning against my ladder like 12 to 15 feet up in the air. It's literally at feet level of me on the ladder.
Is it one of them deals when you got off the ladder fell down?
No, because I was like...
Then you weren't holding the ladder down?
No, because I got the branch off the ladder before
first.
I'm like, oh shit.
No,
oh,
he's
shit.
so heavy that the ladder was actually like 2 inches into the ground.
Yeah, probably. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm holding the pole saw with one hand. I go down like 2 steps, grab the thing, and just fucking push it. And it took a lot of force to fucking push away from my ladder, and then it went down. So I'm like, okay. So I cut down a few more branches. The last branch. The fucking thing started coming down towards my ladder again like the other branch. This time, I dropped the pole saw and everything. The pole saw went with it. I'm like, all right, yep, I'm done cutting the tree. The last two of the 3 branches I cut down about killed me. I'm like, I'm done.
You're playing Final
Yeah,
Destination.
I'm playing Russian roulette with a fucking 15-foot extension ladder.
That shit is sketchy, man. That's why I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
my one tree looks like it's just fucking somebody just took a hacksaw to it because it's just fucking all chopped up.
That's how mine are right now. Because I'm like, I'm instead of paying $1,000 to get my oak trees trimmed, it'll probably be like $500.
Right? It's not gonna be full price because I already
Like,
did some of it.
There's one that was hanging over the property line. I chopped it at the halfway point, and it fell over in the neighbor's yard. Hey,
fuck
leave him
was
alone.
that?
It's the cat behind you.
Let her
like a
out of
kid
the
screaming.
Let the kid out the cage.
There's literally on the far oak tree, like you got to the point where I can't cut it anymore. I'm gonna have to have the tree company cut the rest of that branch off. It's literally this thick. It's literally probably a 15-foot diameter, or
That's
not
not
15
big.
foot, 15-inch diameter.
Yeah,
Trunk coming off the tree. I'm like,
that's a big.
I can't cut the rest of that branch off because if I do, it's either going to take out my ladder or fall and take out the privacy fence.
That's why you see most of them. They got a boom truck to where they're way over here, and they can just like extend out to it.
Yeah.
So there's nothing underneath.
Well, they can't get a boom truck in my backyard, so they have to have the one guy with the rope, sort of.
But they make little lifts and stuff. Right?
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Come tax season, I'll get a quote to see how much to just finish clearing up. It couldn't be more than $500 to finish them off.
Yeah. I'll do it for $4.99.
But I mean, goddamn, I was like, I about died.
Oh yeah, I almost died a couple times trying to do the tree thing.
Yeah, that's scary. Or if you're working on a roof and you start sliding and can't stop, that's a scary.
I've had that on my roof. Yep.
That is a scary feeling, like, because you're helpless.
Yeah.
Like,
I stopped, but I didn't think I was.
You kiss your ass goodbye and pray for the best,
Yep.
and then whenever you don't make it, like you're like, oh jeez.
I was ready to bail when I was sliding off the roof.
No.
Because I mean, it was better than trying to hold on and then flip upside down or something crazy.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, if I'm falling, I'm just gonna go and just ride it out.
Yeah.
But the tree thing's sketchy, man. I got tangled up in the extension cord. I fucking had branches hit me. I had fucking debris hit me in the eye.
Yep.
So I had fucking wood just smack me in the eye. And then I'm trying to like.
Wood smacked him in the eyes.
That sounded terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the wood shavings just getting all over me.
The wood shavings.
The wood shavings.
The sawdust.
Yeah, I was even wearing glasses at one point.
So was I. I got shit in my eye, and I'm like, I'm wearing fucking eyeglasses.
Man.
Yeah.
I got fucking these glasses on, fucking tangled up in the extension cord, tripping on the ladder.
You know how many times I went up that fucking extension ladder? Press the fucking button on the chainsaw.
It comes unplugged.
The shit didn't work. I'm like, what the fuck? The fucking
fucking
chainsaw or the
cord,
extension cord's unplugged 15
that's
feet
the
below me.
worst, though.
You gotta go all the way back down the fucking ladder.
all the way up, and then
Yeah.
the fucking you go to do it, and I did the same thing.
That shit
and
happened
I'm
to me like a handful of times. I'm
I
like,
didn't even
motherfucker.
I didn't even feel it come disconnected. Like, what the fuck? You gotta crawl back down without
And then-
falling down.
I had to have my dogs out in the backyard with me because God forbid I leave my dog in the house, my new puppy, in the house for 10 minutes by himself. He would chew on the fucking wall. So I'm like, you know what? Dog's coming out with me. Where do they want to hang out the whole time? At the fucking base of the goddamn ladder. I'm fucking trimming shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If it falls on you, I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm like, get. And they're like, huh?
No, get.
Fucking
No.
dogs needing to loiter around my goddamn work zone.
Definitely a new respect for the tree gig.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we didn't really have the equipment necessary for what we were trying to do.
And I even said to myself, maybe I can climb into the tree. I get to the top of the ladder trying to get in the tree. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, this doesn't feel good.
I'm going to climb up on this branch. I'm going to just topple over the other side.
Yeah, I was working with a palm tree, so like putting that extension ladder up on.
Oh, there's no structure or integrity.
Dude,
in those palm
that
trees.
thing is like if you like step slightly off the side of the step, the whole ladder's shifting.
You just see the whole ladder.
Like that shit's sketchy. I actually had to had to one hand the tree to hold myself up there.
I saw a video today. It was a guy working on a storefront, and it was a big extension ladder, 15 feet. Well, he's up there, and there's a rope that goes from the ladder over to the a pole to keep it from kicking out. Well, a guy rolls up on the sidewalk in a motorized scooter and got pissed off that the sidewalk was blocked, so he grabs the ladder and jerks it and yanks the ladder out, and the guy comes crashing down on top of it.
Oh my God!
I'm like, this guy has no legs and can't walk, so he don't want that guy to be able to walk either.
Oh, I'd be so fucking mad.
It might have been a barstool thing, man.
I might
was
fight a
pretty funny.
motherfucker. That's terrible.
It was
Well,
bad.
I guess you can if you just fell off a fucking ladder.
Yeah. I hope nobody falls off a
And
ladder.
the extension ladder. Thank you for letting me borrow it, my brother, Jesse.
My brother.
It wasn't one of the aluminum extension ladders, or one of the nice light ones.
Fiberglass?
It was fucking fiberglass that weighed
Heavy
like 400 fucking pounds. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah, they have.
Lugging that bitch around the backyard.
That motherfucker might have saved you.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Having that heavy ass
The other one
duty
might
ladder.
have folded in fucking half.
You would have had the one I had, bitch. You might be fucking night, motherfucker.
That bitch would have fucking folded like a tin can when that tree branch hit it. Yeah. Thank you for the fiberglass ladder. Now that I think about it.
I haven't heard from Ross in about 2 weeks.
He's dead, folded in half in his backyard. No, I'm still alive in my backyard, folded in half.
Oh, Ross, you on that you broke your back, I can't eat diet?
Somehow he's folded backwards in his backyard. Help!
Help!
Somebody Snapchat this!
He showed up with an extension ladder and left with a folding ladder.
Yeah, I'm like, motherfucker.
You got folded all right.
Yeah, you got like a pretzel.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, for all the shit that I cut down, you really can't notice I cut anything out.
Well, why'd you do it?
Well, when you look out my back door, you really can't notice it. You can see the stuff that was hanging over, like the property line is gone. You really don't notice what's missing until you get under the trees, under the canopy.
The canopy.
Yeah.
A can of pee.
Because the outer stuff that's hanging down is from higher up, which I
Yeah.
can't get to.
Can't get to
Right.
it.
Well, I meant to bring that back a lot sooner.
I didn't even think about it until the day I texted you. I'm like,
It was
oh.
I put it in my garage and you just don't think about it.
Yeah.
I cut my
Free
bush
leaf.
down. That was in the front yard too.
Yeah.
The one that was dead is gone.
Oh, that little thing is badass though.
It is.
It
That
is a
fucking
badass little pulse hole.
yeah. She packs a punch.
A big punch. A Hawaiian punch.
My regular chainsaw, the electric chainsaw I had, I've already gone through one fucking chain for that thing.
Yeah, they don't last long.
Especially when you, well, it lasts long. It lasted through 20 privacy fence panels and about a dozen 4x4s.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Literally, the last privacy panel that I'm cutting, I can smell like burning wood from the chain
Yeah.
because the chain was fucking shot.
Yeah, the bar starts to
Yeah.
go to hell.
I'm like, hey, I made it through 20. The county refused to pick up my privacy panels because they said they don't pick up building materials.
It's not building, it's a...
They consider
Fencing material.
fencing building materials, so they would not pick it up. By golly, they picked up 20 privacy fence panels. Each week, I put one privacy fence panel and a couple 4x4s chopped up in my fucking garbage can.
So it took you 20 weeks.
Pretty much. No, it took me about 10, 12 weeks. So I ended up burning like the last 6 of them.
That's right,
on
yeah.
the
You
side
used
of
to
my
have your
house.
little fire over
That's
there.
some determination right there.
Yeah.
I got tired of
I
living
did the same thing. Like, I filled my trash can half up when I was
Trash
busting
can.
tile out.
Just can.
You know, I would like fill my trash can up halfway with tile. It would be heavy as a son
Did you
of
get
a
weight
bitch.
warnings?
No.
Sometimes they'll leave a tag on your
Really?
can.
Really?
Because I think like the max is like 60 pounds or something like that.
Oh,
your
this
trash
bitch
can.
was 100 pounds.
Oh yeah, so
easy.
when I was loading that bitch up with chopped up pressure treat at 4x4s, I was struggling to bring that bitch to the end of my driveway.
It all goes the same place.
Yeah.
Crazy part is, you can take it down to your local dump. They charge you like $36 for
Well, that's what
every
the fucking
ton,
lady told
which
me.
is 2,000 pounds.
When I put the ticket in for it, they closed it. I'm like, So I called them. I was like, hey, you closed my ticket, but the stuff wasn't picked up. She's like, yeah, we show that it's building materials. I'm like, it's fence panels, privacy fencing. Yeah, that's considered building materials. We don't pick that up, but you can take it to the landfill for free. I'm like, I drive a 4-door sedan. How do you expect me to bring that shit to the landfill in a 4-door?
One panel a trip.
Bungee cord it to the fucking hood of my roof of my car.
You laugh, but I got a picture frame painting that was too big to fit in the Mustang to my apartment in New Mexico. Me and a co-pilot held it on the roof, and if you go 14 mile an hour, you're good. If you go 16, that motherfucker takes off like an airplane.
I got a picture of my old Charger that I had, where I had
still have that picture.
when I built the doghouse that's since been removed from my backyard.
Yeah.
I had like $400 worth of lumber in the back of that car. I had the seats folded down, and I had a shitload of like 12-foot 2x4s in there. So you see like 8 feet, 10 feet of fucking 2x4s hanging out on my Dodge Charger with that little rag.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. I had to have the stucco siding delivered. I had stucco sheets. That fucking doghouse had stucco siding and a fucking sheet, and fucking the roof, the fucking shingled roof.
Yeah, they wanted to match the house.
One dog never went in it. The English bulldog went in there and took a shit. That's all. It had fucking pressure treated.
He thought it was a porta-john.
The floor was pressure treated dock that I built. My backyard is sloped.
Yeah.
So the front of the doghouse was on the ground. The back of the doghouse was like 2 feet up off the ground.
Yeah.
Pressure treated fucking dock flooring and all that.
You really went all out on
I did. I spent like $500 on a fucking doghouse.
On a poop palace.
The dogs never went in. I tore it down the day Kobe Bryant died. It's the day I tore it down.
Really? Wouldn't they just stand out there in the rain? And
yeah. My dogs would fucking stand in the rain at the back door like, let me in. I'm like, bitch, go in the fucking doghouse.
It's hot in here, Dad.
I remember the day I was tearing it down was the day Kobe Bryant died.
Wow.
Yep.
It messed you up like that, huh?
Hashtag never forget.
Ross went out there distraught and just destroyed that doghouse. They're not using it anymore.
I didn't know he died until I got back in the house. Hashtag never forget the doghouse.
The doghouse. Long live the doghouse.
Doghouse?
The doghouse.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Well, there's, yeah.
Is this it?
I don't think so. Do you want it to be it?
I don't know. I mean, it's it if we're not going to talk.
37 minutes into it.
It doesn't have to be long every time.
Yeah, last week was only 22 minutes.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be some... We don't got a whole lot anyways tonight, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't.
Sounds like you want to go home. And you just got here.
I got to pee, man.
You just fucking got here, John. Mr. I showed up last and want to go home first.
All right, man. Fine. We'll keep going. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't got many topics written down on the show fucking script thing here. Or the show description.
When do we ever have many topics wrote down?
All that and more. I haven't gotten to that part yet.
So you're saying you need a couple things.
Yeah. How about them Steelers, man?
Oh, they're terrible.
Looking rough.
Yeah, not their season. It doesn't seem like that.
Not their season.
I saw.
Not their season.
It doesn't look like it's going to be their season.
I was telling Mike, I saw like a clip on Facebook. It said like Ben Roethlisberger's athleticism summed up like in 2 seconds. It was a gift message.
He was stumbling.
I guess there was a play last week where he threw a pass and just like fell over. There's like no one around him.
Yeah.
I cut him from a fantasy league. He wasn't even good enough to be on my bench. I cut him for another running back that would give me no points.
Well, the good thing is, you can probably get him back.
My fucking team is terrible. I'll pick up like Derek Carr or something like that on my. I need a quarterback for my bye week. For fucking Ryan Tannehill's bye week.
He's having a stellar year.
Yeah, he got me like 27 points last week, but I still got my ass kicked by like 40.
Were you talking about David Carr? Didn't he retire?
No. That's Derek Carr.
No, I'm being funny.
David.
Derek. Dodge, dip, dodge,
dive,
duck.
That's my motto. Dodge dicks.
Dodge dicks and dive.
Dodge dicks for sure.
and then dive.
96 and.
No.
Well, you don't want to dive near a dick, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You muff dive.
Definitely want to dodge him.
Oh, muff.
Yeah, dodge dicks, dive muffs.
Oh, man.
Lord Almighty.
Yep, we're just watching the Jaguars-Bengals game.
Shit's lit.
It's looking pretty lame.
Jaguars are actually winning.
They're winning, but it's nothing impressive.
I was telling Micah before he got here, Trevor Lawrence, if he loses this game tonight, which they're winning 14-0, he would have lost more games this season than his whole high school and college career
Combined.
He's
That's
only lost
crazy.
3 games
His
between
whole
college and high school.
Did Tim Tebow ever have a record like that?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No.
He was undefeated in God's eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like out at Duff Field, I didn't. The teams that I were on all combined, I didn't lose a game for 60 games in a row.
I don't believe that.
No, it was
I want to see the
47.
stats.
I take it back.
What? Oh,
47.
60 to 47. That's a big difference.
Yeah. It's either 47 or 49. I don't remember. It's like 47, 49.
It was
Because,
a streak, though.
Like the JV, the Jags, we went undefeated for like 4 years, man.
We
And
went
then I
undefeated
moved
every
up.
year. I was on the JV Jags. We didn't win the Super Bowl until the last year.
Really, we won a Super Bowl
We
every
went
year.
undefeated and lost Super Bowl every year except for my last year.
And then I moved up to the varsity Packers, and we won Super Bowl and went undefeated.
I
And
played for
then-
the Junior Dolphins. We went undefeated.
You
and
gotta
lost the
think if
Super
that's
Bowl.
4 years in JV, that's at least
2 seasons.
at least 10
10
games a
games.
season.
I moved
Yeah,
up the
that's
JV.
40 games, and then
When you also have playoffs and Super Bowls for each of them.
yeah, so there was like 10,
Yeah,
12,
Winter
something
League.
like that. Yeah, it was a lot of games. Like I didn't know what losing was until I went and played for the Renegades.
Yep, that's a good thing that you had, because then you got that experience of
With the
what it was
Renegades, I think we won 1 or 2 games is all. Not very many. I wasn't used to being on the side of losing.
That sucks.
Yeah, and then it prepared me for college
I lost
because
when I
we
went to
lost a lot of
varsity.
games.
So I was undefeated in my junior year,
Yeah.
or the juniors at Duff. My 1 year I played in the juniors, we went undefeated and lost in the Super Bowl 7-6. Then I moved up to JV a year early, and I was in JV from like 9 till 13, I think, or
Yeah.
12 or 13. Then I went to the varsity Jags, and they were terrible. I just went there because my friends
Mm-hmm.
played for them. And then my last year, I left them, and my dad coached the Dolphins.
Yeah, my last year I left the Packers and I was going to be on John's team, the Dolphins. And so I had to go back into the draft,
Yep.
and I made it very clear
They
what team I wanted to play
they
for.
didn't do protections then?
I couldn't because I
You were on another team
Yes.
the year before?
so I purposely blew the entire combine day until I got to your dad's, and then I like showed out. And I told everybody I wasn't going to play if they picked me. So guess who first
Fucking
pick
Eli
was?
Manning did before Eli Manning.
Yeah. Guess who was number 1 pick overall of that year's draft to the Vikings?
Oh, yeah.
They called and told me I'm on the Vikings. I told him that I ain't fucking playing. He goes, well, he picked Justin. I'm like, fuck, if Justin's playing, like I'm not going to leave him hanging. Which it worked out because I ended up pulling my hip flexure first game against y'all, and then I didn't play the rest of the year. So, joke's on them. I didn't have to play.
Yep. Then high school I went.
Yep.
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 We
Yeah,
had a good JV team. We won city championship.
Juniors, I had a good junior career where we pretty much won all the time. JV, oh man, it was torture.
Oh, my first year in JV, I played JV and juniors.
The funny part about when he moved up to JV, 2 of his really good friends now, me and Justin, used to knock the shit out of him.
Welcome me to JV.
My first year in JV, I was 9, so I was young. I went up to JV early, but then the junior Dolphins didn't have enough players. So like, hey, could your son Ross play for the junior Dolphins as well? So I played 2 games every Saturday. I didn't practice.
Holy shit.
I didn't practice with the junior Dolphins, but I played for the junior Dolphins.
That's cool.
I was a running back and a fullback for the junior Dolphins.
Didn't the juniors have play cards and they hold them up and you're like, you look at the play and that's what you run?
Yeah.
That's cool. I wish they had that in real life still.
That's cool.
Yeah, the
That would
the
save a
coaches
lot.
were in the huddles with the teams. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's the good old days. And then it turned into wristbands, and then I got confused in high school, like trying to play quarterback. Like, you got to come over here and run a 24 delta Z slant, 14 orbit, zigzag zigzag. Like, son of a bitch. Like,
My thing that, all right, so I got all of that. It was whenever I tried to say it, say it all, and then you have your fucking coach be like, no, I said X, and I'm like, I thought I said X, like, and then you got you second guessing yourself. You're like, motherfucker, like, I can't even think now.
Yep, get me all flustered now.
Yeah, and then or you have to call the same play twice, and then like one play, they'll say you were supposed to repeat it twice, and one time it's like X across, and then the next time you say Y, and then like, well,
not
fuck,
yeah.
like then they're fucking.
I said fucking orbit, not delta. Like,
God
whatever,
damn, what a
like.
motherfucker.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Hot route.
Yeah, they just made it.
I called a hot route clearly, like I got fucking audible.
So it's like you gotta remember all the bullshit they fucking tell you, and then you go in there and you get it right. But then now that you got everything right, you gotta go up to the line of scrimmage and then make a fucking completely different call based on what you see.
Right.
And if it's not the right one, they're like, "Why'd you fucking change the play?"
Yeah.
Whoa, this is what I saw. Or at least I thought I was seeing, and you told me if I saw this. No, if I call a play, you fucking play, you run that. Like, god damn, like, make up your fucking mind.
Yeah, takes the fun out of it.
So then you don't even want to make you don't ever fucking change a play after that because they fucking
Yeah.
told you. Like,
That's why I went back to defense
My
because
God,
in
damn.
high school, our defense ran one play. Brave 3. Brave 3.
cover 3.
Every fucking play, it was cover 3, brave 3. I didn't know what anything else was till I got to college, and they're wanting to run cover 4, Miami Palms, Tampa 2, all this bullshit. We going to man up and play man coverage. I'm like, y'all are fucking funny. That's why I play safety, because I can't run with people. And I had to try to learn how to play man coverage. It didn't work out for me very well.
They try to make certain players fit schemes that they just don't work in.
That's
Not that
scheme
you
needs to
couldn't
fit
work
me.
it in there, but
I was getting there, just injury prone, and I got tired of being hurt all the damn time.
a lot of times they should have found a school that was running this similar system.
Yeah, but oh well. That's in the past. We're in the future.
We're now.
So either now or never.
What's he freaking out about, man?
I
There
don't
was
know.
no need to do all that.
Yeah, they're right up there on him. He had to back out of
He
it.
could have just took a couple steps backwards and then.
Or he could have
necessity.
stepped up in the pocket like fucking Tom Brady and fired that pigskin.
There's no pocket to step up in.
Well,
I just don't get what he's doing. What is
Yeah,
he
yeah,
doing?
there's
What is he
two guys
doing?
there.
What is he doing out there, man?
You can't fucking read the fucking
Ugh,
defense,
he
can
can't hear either. He's covering his ears.
I can get the ball and run around out there like that for a couple million.
I can't think. Coach is calling the play, and I don't understand.
I don't understand. Do you see, what was it, Justin Tucker made, a 67-yarder?
Yeah, 6 yards.
66?
Yeah.
You talking about the defensive end from the Giants?
No, the Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens, right?
Yeah, the kicker.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's a badass kick, man.
Yeah, he was saying he was coming up 2 yards short in the pregame.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the extra yards to hit like a 65 or 64.
It bounced off the post. Like, it was a lucky, only because it was the Lions. The Lions
Yeah,
always.
it was in a dome.
Yeah.
Right, but he said he couldn't hit that far in the pregame. He
That's
said
a
for
kick,
whatever
though,
whatever it is during that kick.
There
he
should be
made
an
it.
asterisk for any kick in Denver and in a dome.
That is, especially Denver.
Yeah, with the
Well, wasn't for a
the
long
altitude.
time, like for years, the longest kick was like 62 yards, and then somebody finally beat it at like 63 and 64.
How tall is he compared? Because I mean, the water coach was like not even up to his shoulder pads.
there's no such thing as a water coach.
Water boy.
Yeah.
Water coach.
Yeah, what are you coaching it with the water? Drink that water.
It's the
he
team.
could be. He could be coaching those
The
guys.
fucking
up.
water coach.
Yeah, it's not the water.
Trevor.
It's not the water boy. I like to call myself a high quality team distribution engineer.
You reminded me
Of what?
a news story
Nude
that
story.
I can't believe, unless I'm that buzzed that I don't remember.
No, he's 6'6".
He was down.
Yep. Ground caused the fumble.
Yeah, he was down.
I thought it was
Um,
close.
Y'all see that news story
Nude. What?
about the old dude who caught the alligator in his front yard in a trash
With
can?
trash can. I
Yeah.
watched that video.
He fucking did
That's
the trash can.
ballsy.
Yeah.
That's
and he,
ballsy.
He wheeled that
In
fucking
Crocs.
Yeah, in
In
Crocs.
fucking Crocs.
Yeah.
I did see that.
And he
That was
wheeled that
crazy.
fucking trash can over to the retention pond and fucking released the gator back in. I'm
Oh,
like,
he put it in the pond?
yeah.
I didn't see that part.
In his neighborhood, there was like a pond or a swampy area. He
Wow.
just fucking wheeled the trash can over and dumped the gator out back into the fucking swampland. I'm like, that dude is awesome.
That is.
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he caught an alligator
Delay
in
a
his
game.
Crocs.
Wow, that is very impressive,
Yep.
actually.
Oh man, should we wrap this thing up so John can pee and go home?
Yeah, I'm about to piss myself.
Yeah. Sure. Well,
Sorry.
I think we got it recorded.
Yeah,
this
we
time.
recorded all 50 minutes of this.
Yeah.
Sorry it wasn't as lit as last week's episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
You
heard
had-
it.
Bro, I was bringing it last week.
You had to be here to understand.
Yeah. All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.